Hey Summit County, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Andy. You're watching Summit Sunrise on TV8 Summit, and we are live here on location. We've got a lot of festivities happening behind us here. It's an exciting morning over here in Breckenridge because we have the Breck Epic going on, and I've got Scott here to tell us all about it. Now, for folks that are watching right now that maybe aren't familiar with that, or maybe you've seen the bikes going around town but weren't sure what that was involved with, this is what it is. And Breck Epic, that is a very fitting title for it because this is quite an epic race. You have racers from all over the world, and they are facing all kinds of challenges and different terrains. Tell me about what's going on.
Well, it's a 6-day mountain bike stage race, so 6 really challenging days, and it attracts riders from all over the world. We've got, I think it's 25 countries represented here, as well as 40 different states, and so folks, sort of top riders from all over the world are here to race for the week. So it's a 6-day stage race. Each day averages about 40 miles, and overall, it's about 6,000 feet of climbing a day, so it's a really challenging, hence the name Epic, I guess.
And they've faced all types of weather conditions in the last few days. Today we've got beautiful sunshine. It's kind of a nice day to start wrapping it up.
Yep, Sunday was bitterly cold and rainy, and I think the course basically held up well to some of the traffic that we had, but also it started raining mid-stage, so it was hard to kind of divert traffic and that kind of stuff. So we had tough day on Sunday as far as weather conditions, but since then it's been beautiful and sunny and just classic late summer high country weather. So I think folks have really enjoyed it. We hear a lot of comments about how amazing our trail network here and just the backdrop and the community support has really been a big part of this event for us.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that network. What are some of the routes that are involved in this?
They basically ride the Colorado Trail a couple days. Yesterday they rode Wheeler Pass, which is up and over the Continental Divide twice. There was a day that they did Mount Guyot. They did a full lap around Mount Guyot, which is about a 42-mile race and 7,000 feet of vertical. So it was a brutal one. Up in the mountain goats, up at Georgia Pass. And so I think it's a real challenge for folks. Our network is so diverse and goes so far throughout the county that they see a lot of different spaces, and there's some days where it's above alpine, above up the tree line and beautiful and that kind of stuff, and some days you're in the forest most of the day, but I think they get a good variety of everything that we offer here as far as our trail network is concerned.
And we are down here in the parking lot next to the Breckenridge Stephen C. West Ice Arena, also near the trailhead for Illinois Gulch. And as we can see, racers are kind of making their way in this morning and preparing for the day. So what can we expect for today's route?
Today's a fast route. It's a shorter stage than the rest. I think it's in the height. It's like 25, 27 miles, somewhere in there. They are going to actually cross over Boreas Pass down to Park County, ride the Gold Dust Trail on that side, and then come back up and then finish right here where we are in the parking lot. A lot of people are just looking forward to having this stage over. They've gone a lot, 5 really hard days, and this one's a little easier, I think, than the rest of the week. It'll be really fast. It's definitely a lot. There are folks who want to hold their position in the standings and are just going to push themselves all the way to the finish line. So it should be exciting. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, and you actually participated a few days, right?
I did. I did the first 3 days. You can do a 3-day or a 6-day race. I did the first 3 days, and now I'm thankfully feel good, feel great, and here we are watching the last day, watching these folks take off. So
awesome. Well, if folks are watching and maybe they want to pop out to some of the trails and catch some of the race, or just find out more information, is there a source where they can find that?
They can go to breckepic.com. That is their website for the race promoter, and also townofbreckenridge.com as well has some information for the folks who want to see the race and enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for stopping by, Scott. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Andy.
All right, you guys, well, stick around. We have more to come. We are just starting off our Friday edition of Summit Sunrise. So we've got some great interviews lined up, watch and win trivia prizes later on in the show, as well as updates on our weather report. And then, speaking of events and things going on around the county, sometimes that does affect our traffic. And we've got an update over at the studio on our road report. So I'm going to hand it back off to you guys, and I'll see you over here in Breckenridge soon.